True legend.
The senior, 6'6", number 32. And we tip it, and we're underway. Spartanburg Day recovers it, and here they come immediately with the layup good. Zion Williamson, 4 seconds into the contest. They thought he was going to boom it home, and the assist comes. Breaking the press now, and here's Tracy. Tracy over to Bishop Richard, no good. Zion skied in, got the rebound, and it was fouled down low. That's a big foul. And just filling it up, shooting now. The ball at 69% from the free throw line, where he could improve. Of course, he had 31 in the.
That's going to be a key, is keeping each other off the offensive glass.
36 points. Hagens into the forecourt, right-hand dribble, it's belt high. Come with a flex screen at the top, looking. They spin it out high over to Notae. Notae put it on the floor, going to drive and flip it up with the right hand. Good, J.D. Notae, his first field goal. Same context as Zion Williamson. He was 6'3", and he was working on his ball handling and shooting, and then he went through a major growth spurt. He broke his wrist as a freshman. So some of that North Carolina in him, and they brought it on down to the Palmetto State. And the Griffins have him right now, and they have a 7-6 lead working on offense. They're in the red with the white numbers and the white trim. Newton all in the white, blue numbers, black trim. Bishop going to send it over now. Holding it is Killeron. Killeron now going to take it. The double team came, and it's a steal. Steal in there by Isaiah Miller. Outlet to JT. Notae. A dunk. On the break. That's what Newton likes to do. They're a highlight rail team. They turn their defense into offense, and there's an example right there. Lindsey between the rings. He kicks it to Bishop. Now they swing it all the way on the left side. Here's Tracy. They'll try to get Richardson open, and he stroked that three ball. And remember, in the game earlier, we'll keep referencing it, Newton had to come from behind. There's Tracy, the three. It's no good. Notae skying for the rebound. Gets it up to Hagens now. Hagens is explosive as well. Bounce pass up, layup off the glass. No. Williamson tipped, couldn't get it. Williamson got the rebound. Now he'll come away with it, and here comes the Griffins. Kick it over to Richardson. Richardson going to float it off the window. No, put back dunk. Zion Williamson, offensive rebound and a flush. Throw the hammer down, big fella. Lindsey on the right wing. He gets a screen around from Clay. He'll pull it back out, and they'll pop it out. Now look and try to feed the post, so he's going to jab step on it, spin in the lane, put it up with the left hand. Good. Beautiful move. Out of control somewhat. But in the corner, they found him. There's a corner three. Richardson. Iron, no. Rebound hit the floor. Tracy rebound. Lindsey back to Williamson. Catch. Power move to the middle. Up, left. No. He'll go to the free throw line. Almost thinking this is where you'll see more development of the game. They could have went to a nice little jump hook right there. He tried to scoop it in with there, and I think as he continues to grow, a little jump hook, add that to that across the country and play. Williamson takes his time. Free throw is good. Size 6'8" and 230, 235. And I mentioned the growth spurt, and I mentioned the genes. And then when you put all that together with all of that talent, now they're in a 3-2 zone. Cut the zone down the middle, layup Johnson, good. Dante Johnson.
In a 3-2 zone, probably to protect in foul trouble.
4.5 to go. Driving is Lindsey. He put it up. No. Rebound. Lost. He couldn't corral it with Williamson. Johnson gets it. Johnson outlets it now to JT Notae, who is checked back into the contest. And a dunk. Isaiah Miller, his first field goal, and it's on the emphatic variety. 3-point game, 25-22.
Coach Rasmussen and I were talking before the game. He was really high on Isaiah Miller. Loves this kid's athleticism and what he brings to the table. And you saw it right there. That was an impressive attack, rim attack.
Turnover. Richardson tried to feed it to Williamson out of bounds. And you mentioned Isaiah Miller, who just recently picked up his first offer from UNC Greensboro. I think we know about the athletic plays and the dunking, but I think some of the shooting is what some teams are looking at, and then the defense. Notae on a drive.
Spartanburg School.
That's what I like. We got York Prep later on today. I'm a big fan of when you're able to play OSS games, out-of-state games, you play them. A turnover. Hagens, Miller, dunk.
You mentioned UNC Greensboro recruiting Isaiah Miller. Their head coach, Wes Miller, is here today watching, along with Bruce Pearl at Auburn, and Mercer's here, and a host of other schools.
At 10 points. Spartanburg Day coming in at 14 and 5. Lindsey, free throw, no good. Hagens skies and gets the rebound. Miller drove, dropped it off to Notae, who floated it in with the right hand good. JD Notae, he has 8 in the contest.
Another transition layup.
And another turnover, and all of a sudden a 10-0 run now from Newton. They trail 22-21, and now they lead 31-22. Coach Sector trying to find something out of that timeout. They committed a turnover. Notae going to attack this zone there. Tried to go to alley-oop to Miller. It was just too high. Isaiah Miller has springs in his legs. Coming in, averaging 18.9 points a game, almost 19 a game, 6.5 rebounds and 3.5 steals. And a lot of those 3.5 steals turn into fast break dunks. Under 3 minutes to go, 9-point ball game. Notae shot the passing lane. There's a steal. J.D. Notae on the break. Put it up with the right hand. No. Fight for the rebound. It's going to come down to Miller. Miller going to turn in the lane. Count it. And the foul. Isaiah Miller. Offensive rebound, second chance points, and an N1. Come down to Lindsey. Lindsey layup. He got the roll to end the run.
They needed that. Nice hustle play there by Lindsey. Going after the offensive rebound, but again, another transition layup. They've got to get back in defense.
Quickly, J.D. Notae again. Notae now with 10. They like to press it. They like to move. Williamson down the lane, flips it up with the left hand. Got the roll, the hoop and the horn. Zion Williamson to the line for the
reach-ins aren't going to stop him.
Another thing there, and he almost did it that way. He is the left-hander, but when you get up to more elite level, Sam, and you know this, they're going to start forcing you right. You want to be able to see who's the only one with size and versatility that could possibly be able to do that for Newton without running the doubles at him. Kickoff, Notae, a long left wing three. Good. J.D. Notae is warming to the task. Zone, as they're in right now, has had an effect on it as well and been physical despite who gets him on the matchup. They get it down to Clay. Clay going to flip it up with the right hand. No. Williamson rebound, put it back up and in. Good. Offensive rebound and put back for Zion Williams. I mentioned 36 points a game, but he had a season-high 53 against Gray Collegiate Academy. And they got a pretty good guy in Jawan Gary. Miller catch, one dribble, goes up strong and scores. Fouts will come in, and Clay Killeran will take a seat. Williamson on the left wing, puts it on the left hand. They run a triple team at him. It's a turnover. Newton back this way, last half minute. Down low, Miller, up, dunk. Isaiah Miller. That's called springs in the leg. You're not supposed to be able to beat it. Phenomenal. Hagens now in the final 10 seconds. He holds it with the left hand dribble, belt high, gets the screen at the top. Pass was deflected by Williamson. Miller recovered it. The Notae off the window. Good. In the white, Lindsey holds it over to Williamson. Williamson now worked on the right wing by Hagens. Gets a screen from Clay. Williamson pulls the jumper. Good. Zion Williamson had 15 in that first half and now has 17. Tukes, Miller, and Darvin Jones, the five on the floor for the Newton Rams in white working on offense. Now Hagens tried to go behind the back. It's not there. Over to Notae. Notae on baseline. Up. Shot. No good. Rebound Miller. Up. Block and a foul on Zion Williamson. I didn't like that one. Williamson now picks up his third foul. First half, all of them in that second quarter. Second free throw. Up, dunk on the break. J.D. Notae. No good. Rebound hit the floor, and here comes Lindsey on the break. Lindsey in transition. Lindsey up with the left hand, blocked by J.D. Notae. Newton kind of, they Carolina Independent School Association school. This is their 11th of 12 out-of-state games. They're 6-5 in out-of-state games. That's an easy layup for J.D. 6-4 in out-of-state games. Read my own notes wrong. How about that? Rebound, put back up and in good. Cleaning it up, Zion Williamson. Williamson now with 19 in the contest. Pump fake. Hagens going to lean in. Shot, no, he knew he missed it. Tried to follow it. Rebound going to be ripped down by Williamson. Williamson outlets to Bishop Richard. Richardson on the way. Richardson flipped it up. No. Williamson got the rebound. Put it up and in good. He's beginning to tack up the rebounds now. There's one area. Oh, block. Outstanding job, Chandler Lindsey. Got J.D. Notae. They're going to come back. Isaiah Miller stole it. It's going to be showtime. The entire building knew when number 5 stole it, they were about to see a show. And he went in and boom dunked it on the reverse. Tracy holds in the corner. Williamson catches, kicks it across to Clay. Clay cutting to Chanley. Chanley layup, good. Able to finish the N1 opportunity. Around the screen, Hagens, hard jump stop. To Miller in the lane. Miller up over Williamson. Williamson bothered it. Rebounded back up, and now a foul call on Williamson, and the crowd didn't like it. You could tell he was anxious for the block. He had his hand straight up, and the lead official from the floor to the ceiling, he went up. Miller, much smaller than him, giving away almost 5 inches, and Williamson's wingspan went up and blocked it, but they called a foul. Isaiah Miller strokes in the free throw. It's good. 57-48. 2:37 to go, third quarter. Trying to push the lead back out to 10 for the Newton Rams. Free throw. Got the roll. And the crowd upset as well. You can hear the rumbling and feel it a little bit. Even up here, free throw, good. Armani Harris, now he split his free throws. 11-point ball game, 95 seconds and a steal by Notae in an alley with the Newt to Isaiah Miller. Ball stolen in the backcourt. Hagens with the steal. Bounces it to Miller with another dunk. It's the highlight show. And now another turnover. And now begins with Newton in possession, and they'll give it over to Hagens. Zion Williamson back into the contest, and now they go 2-3 zone defense. Kick it in the corner. Miller a three. Good. Isaiah Miller a three ball. He's got 20. We're back out to Kyle Tracy. Tracy will operate with it. Williamson, double clutch shot up, count it, and one for Zion Williamson. So he'll go to the free throw line. Check it, 23. Free throw, good, 24.
Feeling about the team, and are y'all gelling like you'd like to be at this point in the year?
Well, first and foremost, before even the basketball thing, we're really happy just to be playing on MLK Day. A lot of times we get kind of lost in a few days of school, and we had to definitely miss some time on the floor. But at this time of year, there's no excuses. We've had 35 practices this year, so we feel like everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. In terms of Jenkins, yeah, we have had a chance to scout them. Very athletic.
And Khalil Cuffey, obviously, that most people know about, both Division I signings already. I know you're glad that they talked before the season about that, actually.
Definitely.
But the new guy that's creating a little bit of a buzz, and you had told me about him before the season, coming back to Atlanta. A lot of people don't know.
Just shoot the ball. He's a great passer. He's a great facilitator, and he has a great work ethic. He soaks up everything we throw at him, and the kid plays hard. He's a competitor.
And Hagens is going to get it. Hagens now will come back this way. Hagens across to Notae. Notae catch, fire, a three. It's good. A little blood on the jersey. Go change another one and keep stroking in the long ball. But they put in 89. They've hung 100 up there once. Zion pulls a three. Top side, no. Rebound, Josh Tukes takes it down. Long outlet. Miller with a dunk. Isaiah Miller. Every time Miller dunks, he just plays with so much emotion and lets out a beautiful high, dramatic, but now back on defense. So here's Zion with the right-hand dribble. One way and the other. Now going to go behind it, back down the lane, layup good. A beautiful move from Zion Williamson. Layup, left hand, no good. Rebound is going to be ripped down. Nope, no good by Dante Johnson. Spartanburg Day back this way in transition. Isaiah Miller smacked at the board and missed it, but the shot was no good from Lindsey. There's a pass from Notae, taken away by Zion Williamson. Williamson in the forecourt, up ahead to Channel Lindsey. Lindsey goes up and dunks it home. So the crowd came to see Zion Williamson. He gave him 29 points, but he had to sit on the bench for a little while in foul trouble. And Isaiah Miller is introducing himself to a lot of the crowd. Slam dunk on the reverse, Isaiah Miller. He's got 29. 93-71. Now they just want to see the one-on-one show. Williamson baseline layup good. He's got 31. It's a 20-point ball game, though. Crowd kind of rising up, wanting to see what Miller's going to do. He's going to attack, dump it off to Notae. Notae, slam dunk. He missed it. Rebound to Harris. Back to Isaiah Miller. Miller said, hey, let's be easy with it as we come up on 1 minute to go in this fourth quarter. And a timeout called by Rick Rasmussen. 31 points, 14 rebounds. Inbound to Bishop Richardson. Gives it in to Williamson. Nice dime drop on a sweet pass right there, Zion.